I welcome all of you for AMP4 Endpoint, the next generation advanced endpoint security free webinar. Let me introduce myself. I'm Mahadev Muhammad Ismail, CCI Security. I have 14 years of experience on IT security and focused on network security, data center, and information security products. Worked in Fortune MNC companies like IBM, Xerox, Atos, HCL, and focused on infrastructure projects in US, Europe, and Asia market. I thank IT Expert and BSA Crescent Academy to giving me this wonderful time to give a free webinar on endpoint security for all the students and expertise. Let's start the agenda for today's webinar. Today we'll start about malware versus advanced malware, about AMP4 endpoint and AMP architecture, sandboxing, and AMP4 detection and framework, how the framework works, and requirement and deployment for this endpoint security, and what is the difference between the traditional antivirus and AMP. Then finally we'll go for question and answer. Okay, before going to start, let me ask the question for all of us. Are we 100% compliant in our endpoint system? Can say no. How secure the endpoint now? Everyone are using internet on corporate endpoint system, laptop, desktop, mobile phone, everything, right? Is those protected? That is a solution what we are going to look now. So let's talk about today's session, next generation endpoint security in CISCO AMP4 endpoint. So it's provide the visibility, context, and control. It is a software. It's a software as a service from cloud-based managed services deployed via the lightweight connector to protect endpoints. So now going to the malware and advanced malware. So what is a malware and the malicious software? So any file or program, it's harmful to the endpoint computer, okay, or user devices. So that's we call as a malware or malicious software, right? So type of malware can be include viruses, worms, Trojan, horses, or spyware. Okay, this is a normal malware definition. What is the advanced malware? It is again the capable of avoiding detection by traditional antivirus solution. So even if you have antivirus solution, this advanced malware avoid the detection from those engines. Okay. So now coming to the new formal detection and the advanced detection. So this is a normal detection. Okay. So initial disposition is clean, but end of that it's not clean. It's a bad because the attack already happened. So it's too late to respond. Okay. So all the endpoint is compromised. So if you have AMP, means advanced malware protection, so it has a different kind of functionality. So you can see the SHA matching and Spiro matching, and thread create, Ethos analyze, and the Tetra. These are the technology which is using in AMP. So if you install this endpoint software or application to the end user machine, okay, it provide all these functionality to protect your endpoints from the malware. So Spiro is nothing but it's a machine-based learning system. Okay, we use 100 of feature of your file, which we call as a Spiro fingerprint. Okay, this sent to the cloud, and Spiro trees determine whether a file is malicious or not. The other one is Ethos. This is again a file of grouping engine. Okay, it's allow us to group families of the file together, and if you see any variants of malware, they mark as the Ethos hash as a malicious, and the whole families of malware are instantly detected. So they are using those technology. So here you can see initial disposition is clean. So this analyze continues, and retrospective detection, it's happening here, and actual disposition is bad, but it's blocked. Okay, so you have a visibility and control and key, so which can block everything. So the philosophy on here, there is a better way. Okay, this philosophy is that malware is too sophisticated, right? And attackers also too well funded and motivated to think where we can rely on preventing the tool alone to prevent 100% of attacks. So those are the motivation from the attacker. Prevention is key, but something can always evade frontline defense and get in. Okay, so it's only takes so knowing something to get into. So what do you need to protect against threats? It's mainly we need a deep visibility into the activity of the file on your system, then context to understand the full scope of an attacker. That's the main concern. And the control to quick response and remediate. These are the main things we need to focus. Okay, now we are coming to the CISCO AMP4 endpoint, Advanced Malware Protection for Endpoints. We call it the CISCO AMP4 endpoints. So very simple. This endpoints is a next generation endpoint security solution that provides this visibility, context, and control. It is a software as a service, cloud managed system deployed via lightweight connector to protect endpoints running in Windows, Mac, Linux, and Android. So also prevents attacks by blocking attacks at point of entry via one-to-one signature matching, fuzzy fingerprinting, one-to-many matching, we call as a one-to-many matching, and the machine learning, and built-in AV detection engine, we call CAMP AV. That's inbuilt AV detection engine, and the static and dynamic malware analyze via sandbox technology, so which provided by ThreatCreate. So it has the following proactive protection tool. So we can say these are these tools. So you can also closely see the attack pathways okay, and stealth malware, and reverse analyze suspicious threats. So where the threat is coming from. So those kind of proactive protection tool it inbuilds.